Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're over in Value Village. I'm actually on the second channel today. We're kind of Pez hunting because I have seen some pretty good stuff here recently. So let's go to the toy section and see what they've got today. Alright guys, so I already found one. It's got a couple Pez inside of here. This is nice. Okay, so we got one of the ones from Paw Patrol. We've also got a Minion, as well as R2-D2, so not bad so far. Alright guys, so I found another one down here. This one's cool because it has one of these Sour Pez in it. Now, I have the watermelon one. I do not have the pineapple one, so that's neat. We also have a Mickey Mouse and a Goofy. I think I have the Mickey, but not the Goofy, so this is a cool find as well. I also ran into a couple Pops here. We've got one of the doctors from Doctor Who, as well as the Catwoman here from Gotham. So I think we'll pick them up as well. I actually found two more Pops over here, guys. We found the original Superman as well as Agent Carter, so I'm going to be getting these as well today. The one's $7.99 and the other one's $5.99, so not bad. Okay, so we stopped over at Michael's for a second because my mom had to come to grab some stuff, so I thought I'd show off the Pops while we were here. They have the Good Place, so it looks like they are getting in some newer stuff, but they are selling them for $16.99. If you guys are wondering why, it's because there's usually a coupon here, so they usually go down to like, I don't know, whatever it is, like $12, $10. But yeah, there's nothing here that I'm really looking for today because I have most of the stuff. And they do have the Wheel of Fortune ones, which are nice, but I don't think I'm going to get them today. They got Pat Sajak, and then I also saw Vanna White. She's back there. No chases that I can see, so I'm not going to get them. But yeah, I just want to show them off because they're here. Alright guys, so we're back from thrift store hunting and I want to show you guys everything that we got today. Now, we're not going to be going too in-depth into the Pops just because I want to do that over on the main channel where we'll price them out and find out exactly what they're worth in box as well as out of box, because we got them out of box. It's not going to be worth as much, but it'll still be fun to see what they're worth. But anyways guys, we went to a couple different places. I tried to grab as much Pez as possible. So here's some of the stuff. I mean, this is a Shoppers Drug Mart bag, but it has everything that we purchased today, or most of it. Alright guys, so let's start with the stuff that I bought over at Shoppers, just because that one's not too interesting. This is stuff that you can find all the time now, but I did get the Bo Peep here. This one's a really great one. I might take these ones out of the box. I'm not too sure yet because it is a Toy Story one. It is new, but I feel like you give it like maybe 5 to 10 years, this could be worth something, but that's a long time. I'll probably just rip it out and eat the candy. Alright guys, next up I got, okay, this one's a bit of a funnier one, but I thought it was kind of cool. So I got the Chase from Paw Patrol. I don't know why. I wasn't gonna get the whole set because they only had one of each and I felt bad like if a kid wanted them or something like that. So I did just get Chase, so it's a pretty cool one and it's a good one to add to the collection because it is kind of a weird one. And then the third one that I bought over there was this one here. Now I don't actually know what this one's called, but it's from Star Wars. It's one of the it's not a stormtrooper. It's called it's one of those ones that's in Snoke's kind of lair, and I don't exactly know what it's called, but here it is right here. They don't say on the back, but anyways, this is kind of a weird one. It's not a main character by any means in the Star Wars franchise, but I thought it was kind of a neat one. Alright guys, so that's kind of all the new stuff that I picked up. Now let's get into the other random stuff that I got at different places. So the ones that I showed you were the ones in bags, and I guess we'll go through that first. So here are the Pops. Like I said, we're not going to be going through these today. If you guys want to check this out, I'll have a link in the description down below for that video, but still, I'll show them off a little bit. So we did get Agent Carter here, and this one was for $7.99, so not too bad, but because it is out of box, it's kind of pricey, but it's still less than you would buy a normal Pop for. Next up, guys, we got this one here. Now, this is one of the doctors from Doctor Who. I think it might be the 11th Doctor, if I'm not mistaken, but this one here was only $5.99, so a little bit cheaper, but still not too bad. Now I got two other ones, guys. I got the original Superman. Now I don't actually own this figure, so I thought this one was a great one to get. It's not the Chase version because there is a Chase version of this, so this one's not going to be worth too much, but I did get this one as well for $5.99. And then last but not least, I got this one here. This one is from Gotham. This is Selena Kyle, who is Catwoman, or turns into Catwoman, so I thought this one was a neat one. I do not own this one, and some of the Gotham ones are getting kind of expensive, and this one was also $5.99. Alright guys, so the other two things that I got while we were there were these Pez ones here. So I got 6 more Pez while I was there. It's actually really fun when you can find Pez, because that's kind of the places where I find some older stuff there and like almost like antique stores. So the first one I got here was 3 different Pez. I got a Minion. I got one of them from Paw Patrol. I don't know what his name is, so let me know in the comment section below, as well as R2-D2. So these ones here I got for $3.99, which wasn't too bad. Alright guys, so let's open this one up and we'll check these out a little bit closer up. I didn't want to open them up till I was with you guys, so I thought it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this one is from, I can check to see if there's a date on the back, but I don't see one. It just says Universal Studios. So this here is pretty cool because they did the stem of the Pez to look kind of like their overalls. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably Bob. I think. I'm looking at the Pops right now, and it looks like it's Bob, because he's got 2 goggles. And then next up here, guys, this is one of the ones from Paw Patrol. I don't know which one this is, but this one is from 2019. It is Spin Master. That's weird. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Spin Master is the one that actually makes Paw Patrol. Now, that might just be the one that licenses out the toys. I'm not too sure, but it is kind of funny that it is Spin Master. But yeah, here's one of the ones from Paw Patrol. It looks pretty cool. I like this one, and I also like that they match the helmet with the stem. All right, guys, now last but not least, we have this R2-D2 one here. Now, I couldn't find a year on the Pez, so let let me know in the comment section below what year you guys think this is. And it looks like the glue kind of turned a little bit yellowish on this one, so I'm not sure if that's how it was supposed to be. It does seem a little bit dirty, but it's not too bad. But you guys can see here, the R2-D2 on the top is kind of weird because it's pretty much the entire body for R2-D2, or it actually is the entire body when most of them are just their heads. All right, guys, so I got another bag of them as well. Now, this one was a little bit cheaper. It's funny because they're putting 3 Pez in there for $3.99 as well as $2.99. I don't know why they do that, but this one, like I said, was $2.99. Now, I did get a cool one inside of here. There's just something a little bit sad about it. So I did get 2 other ones that were pretty great, but these are probably the new ones, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are the brand new Mickey Mouse ones as well as Goofy. These ones are from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse series, but this is a newer Mickey, and I don't think I have this one out of box, so I thought, why not get it? Plus, it came in the bag, so I kind of had to buy it. And then, guys, I also got this one here. So this one is a Goofy. Now, this Goofy is probably in the same set, if I'm not mistaken. I do own this one in box as well as out of box now with this one right here. And I think this one is also from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And then, guys, this is the one that I was really excited about, but it's kind of sad because it is damaged. So this one here is one of the Pez Sour ones, and I was actually really excited about getting this. This is from 2001, and I was so excited about it. But the problem was the feet on the bottom were cracked off. So I don't actually have like a new one. I would totally be okay with it out of box, but for it to be cracked at the bottom, it's kind of annoying. This is the pineapple Sour Pez one. I was so excited about it, but yeah, it was just a little bit cracked on the bottom. All right, guys, so let's move these ones out of the way so I can show off some other stuff, because you guys saw me pick these ones up, but then I went to a couple other stores and it was pretty quiet in there, so I didn't want to film too much, but at least I have some photos as well as some pretty cool Pez. All right, guys, so let's start with this. This is the normal kind of antique store that I go to, and it was really awesome. So the guy that owns the place said that he had a book for me of like all of the different Pez and their prices, and it was really cool because he actually found it today. He said he was going to look for it, and then when I went in today, he had it for me. So this right here is the Pez Collectibles. This one here is done by Richard Geary, and I think this is so cool, guys, because it shows every single Pez up to 1994, or I think it's every single Pez, or at least what he had in his collection, because this isn't like an official Pez guide, but I have seen this circulating around on eBay and stuff like that, and I actually got this for $5. So you guys can see here, it pretty much itemizes all of the Pez, and this came out in 1994, so you can see what some of the prices for these Pez were way back then. And because there was no readily available price guides online, you actually had to find books of these things. So like some of the ones here, like Batman with Cape, was $125 to $150 back in 1994. I also want to kind of flip through this here. You guys can see like some of the old ones here. We've got Cat with Derby. We've got the Space Trooper all the way back from 1950s. It's got the Astronaut, Spaceman, as well as the Octopus here as well. And what I really like about this is that they tell you a little bit about each one. So this one, for example, it says Space Trooper, and then it says it came out in the 1950s, a beautiful full-body dispenser, which I think is really cool. And this was one of the first times they actually made a dispenser with almost like a design on it. Before that, it used to look more like these here. I've actually been reading through this book a lot recently because I wanted to see every single Pez, and it's sometimes hard to find them all on Pez's website. And I know this only goes up to 1994, but they still do have a lot in here. And this is the one that I was talking about here, guys. This is like the regulars is what they called them, and they didn't have any top on it. There was no licensing to them, but they were just kind of like stems with like things to open up the Pez with. Anyways, guys, I thought this was pretty cool. Then I also did get my oldest Pez ever when I was there as well. It was all the way back from 1973. So this one right here is the Garfield. This is really cool. So I had another Garfield where he was almost like wearing like a, what do you call that? Like a poker cap. It's like a little green one that he wears. And so this one on the back here says, or sorry, not 1973, 1978. This is still my oldest one. It's 1 year after Star Wars came out, which I think is kind of crazy. Now it's a little bit damaged. It's got like a couple scrapes on it, but I mean for 1978, it's still looking pretty good. And then you guys might have seen Pooh Bear sitting here as well. He actually gave me all of it for I think $5, so it was a little bit cheaper than $5 for the actual book. But yeah, this one came out a lot later. I think this one was like the early 2000s, and I did own this one already, but I thought, why not get it? Alright guys, so I actually went to 2 other places. Now I want to show these ones off just because this is something pretty neat, and I did not expect to find this at all. So I wanted to go to this one store that is almost like another antiques one near me, but it happened to be close. So I went next door, and there was another place kind of similar to it. They sold more like furniture and stuff like that, but they did have a lot of really cool Pez and collectibles and stuff like that. So the first thing I got was this here. Well, actually they came together. So it was a Wolverine as well as the Hulk. Now these two right here, they say $10 on them, but she actually gave them to me for $15 for both, which I thought was really great. I probably could have talked her down a little bit more, but I didn't want to because I thought this one was a great price already. So here's the Hulk, which is actually from 1999. Actually, both of these are from 1999. And what's cool about them is that these aren't the US printed ones. These are the ones that were actually made. So let me tell you here, they say on the side where they were made. This one was made in Hungary Hungary, and this one was made in Slovenia, so that's really cool. Both of these were made outside of China, which is where they normally make them for if they're going to ship them to the US and Canada. But they didn't just have these Pez, they also had some other ones of some Star Wars ones, but my dad owns those ones in box, and I want to find those ones and show them off to you guys, so I didn't pick them up today because they were doing about $10 for each of those. And then guys, last but not least, I didn't find anything great, but there was another thrift store that we went to, and I don't think I took a photo there, but what it was just like a huge bag of different like kids toys, and then inside I found a Smurfette Pez. I just wanted to show that off because it was one that I found today, and I thought it was pretty neat. And I would tell you what year it's from, but I'm not too sure because all it really has is a copyright on the back. Anyways guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is pretty much everything that we picked up besides the Pops and some of the newer Pez, but I wanted to show these ones off because they do look really great. And we did go to a lot of different thrift stores today, so if you guys would like to see more of these, let me know in the comment section below. More stuff than just Pops. We can totally do like Pez and maybe like Hot Wheels cars and stuff like that, just like older collectibles, because I love to see those types of things. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.